Hello guys, so today I want to talk to you about finding web design client and how I got my first web design client. So this video is a non-scripted video. I just want to express my own opinion and give you some insight on how you can apply what I've learned and my first procedure, my first step on how you can get your own web design client if you are a beginner just like me in 4 years ago or 5 years ago, thereabout. So guys, let's dive right in. So my story begins as a young guy learning web design. So when I started learning web design, I told everybody around me, I was like, hey, I'm building websites. I started building websites. I do this, I do that. You know, the normal selling yourself, pitching out yourself. So I was telling everyone like, I'm actually into web design right now and you can actually hire me to build your website. This was when I started learning web design. I haven't even done much. I haven't learned much, although I just started. So I was telling everyone that I'm not into web design. So 2 weeks into my learning, I got a call from someone from my church and he was like, hey, so can you build a real estate website? And I was like, yes. Although at that time I didn't know how to build it because I was just 2 weeks into my web design course, and you know a course actually takes about 2 times or 3 times a week. So I was just 2 weeks into my web design course and they already giving me a job, and I was like, wow. So I took the job and the person was like, okay, I'm going to offer you 70k for this job. Mind you, 70k at that time was a very, very big money. Like 70k. When I heard it, I was like, let me stretch it to you guys. 70k. Okay. So that was a very, very big money for me at that time. I was like, yes, yes, yes. Okay, we can do that. Let's do. And I started that and I did the project for the person. It wasn't too good as a then. My design was very poor, but the big company, they loved it. They actually loved the design as a then because they knew nothing about websites. So they were like, they were satisfied, and they paid me my money and I was okay. So what step did I take before I could get the call? So the first thing I did when I started learning web design was I went to my church and I told everybody that I'm not a web designer. So in my church, just like your church or your mosque or wherever you are, whatever your religion is, you have people, a gathering, you have a gathering there. So in that gathering, there is the rich, there's the poor, there's the elite, there's the dull and stuff like that. You have all kinds of people there. So I saw that as an opportunity to let everybody know that okay, this is what I'm doing currently. And after telling everyone that this is what I do, I met the rich, I met the poor, just like that. I met everybody, anybody. I mean, good morning, sir. How are you doing? Okay, I'm not a web designer. In case you have any project for me, just that was it. So and that was how great it was. Although it was very taxing because as at then I didn't like talking to people much. I didn't like associating with people very much. So, but I was able to mingle and talk with some of the rich people around and some of the people in my church. And 2 weeks prior to that, I got my first client. So how this happened was a member of my church was working on this real estate firm. He was a media personnel. He covers events. So he got in touch with me when the company needed a website. You know, as a big company, you actually need a website. By the way, if you are a company and you're watching this, or you are actually working on a company and you need a website, you can also slide into my DM. Okay, so the company needed a website and then he reached out to me. So the method or what I think you can apply here, or what wisdom I think you can get from this video, is the fact that as you started learning web design, you should let everybody know that this is what you do. I guess most web designers are actually introverts. They really do not like talking much, but you just have to try your possible best. Let everybody know that this is what I'm doing and this is how I'm doing it. You get? So because you can get job inside your house, you can get a job sitting in one place. You need connection, you need people. So in your gathering, you can actually meet with people and be like, hey, I do web design. I do custom website. There might be people out there who need your service, but you won't be aware. You can't meet these people if you sit inside your house. So you have to connect, guys. You have to be able to talk with these people. You have to tell people that this is what I do. Tell your grandma to tell your grandpa, to tell somebody that hey, my granddaughter or my grandson is not doing web design. So when these people actually think of someone that wants to build a website, they think of you. It is very, very easy. The process is not stressful. It doesn't require you paying money for it. Just meet with people, talk with people, and then you can get your first web design job. And let me tell you the truth. The moment you get your first web design job, that is the end of you not getting customer. Like after the first web design job, like you start getting clients. Like your client base becomes full. That's just the plain truth. Your main goal is for you to get your first customer, and if you're getting your first customer or your first client, and then you still find it trouble actually securing another client, then there are videos in my playlist. Go to my playlist, you're going to see a video that the place I tag how to find web design client. There are a lot of video out there that could actually help you, because I decided to put my content such that everyone from the third world, especially from Nigeria, could actually make use of the step I have applied, and then they can start earning as a web designer. So you find out the playlist there, and you can actually make use of any of those videos, and then you can start getting clients. But for those who are starting out for the first time, let everybody know that you're building a website. Let your grandfather know, let your grandmother know, let your gathering know, let your religious people know, let everybody know that yes, this person is building a website. You know, one thing I get to find out, I later found out that a lot of these people want to do these things, but they don't know who to call for it. That's just the plain truth. A lot of people want to build website, a lot of people want to run ads, a lot of people want to do SEO, a lot of people want to do digital marketing, but they don't know who to call, the right person to call. So if they are aware that you are doing this thing, and even if you render a bad service, because I came to find out that in Nigeria, even when you render a bad service, as far there is no replacement for you, people still work with you. So at that your beginning phase, you don't need to know everything. You don't need to know everything. Just figure out what you can learn. Learn as much as you can. Then just let everybody know, and you can get the contract and then learn in the process. So you can be learning at the same time earning. That is what I prefer. So you learn and earn at the same time. So guys, I think you have gotten value from this video. If you have, please hit the like in this video, and please, if you have not subscribed to my channel, please hit the subscribe button, and I would love to see you on my next video. So I'm going to pop up another video that's going to tell you how you can find web design clients on Instagram. That is what I've been applying. Those steps are the steps I actually apply myself to getting clients from Instagram. So the video is going to show you how you can get clients from Instagram, and my playlist is also out there that you can actually learn a lot from finding web design clients if that is your goal. So thanks for watching, and you have a wonderful day.